Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a great show for you guys. We're doing it from different parts of the world, from the north and from the south of the hemispheres. Me coming from the north, coming from Canada. It's summertime, but it's feels more like springtime. And down there in the Bahamas, feels more like summertime. Dead right in the middle of the summer. I remember being there once in the Christmas time, and we had a merry sunburn. That was a joke. Not everybody's listening, but if you get to watch the video later, maybe you'll laugh. So I'm with a friend of mine, David Beneby, and he wrote a book, and he has MS, and he struggles with it every day, like you and me. People who are suffering from other chronic illnesses as well. Goes to you too. And what David is talking about is uplifting your spirit, uplifting hope when times are just so tough. I'm speaking for myself included, where you just don't know where to go, what to say. I don't know, just what's the best positive outlook, and deep down you have to search for yourself. So David should be coming online any minute, and if he does, I'll be able to add him as a guest. So here we go. I'm gonna add David right now. Maybe I have to put the symbol. It's all about symbols today. Symbology. So David. Where's David? There he is. I'm gonna invite you, David. He's coming on. Hopefully. Hey, David. I think I got it right. I think he just needs to accept it, and we'll be on it. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to just accept the invitation. Yes, sir. Mr. David is coming on momentarily. He's not able to join. Oh, that's going to be something interesting. Let's try again. Try and try again. That's what people say, right? At first you can't succeed, try and try again. Hello, Woods Ear Earth Ma'am. Thank you for tuning in. We're trying to get our friend David on. He's come from the Bahamas, so maybe there's some water in between us that's causing issues. Hey, David, are you in the? Hey, David, let's start with that. Can we talk? Can we communicate? Hey, hello. I'm gonna say hello to everyone right now. Hello. Thanks for bearing with us. We're just kind of just figuring out technology. So if David's on the comments, he could leave a comment below. Usually we use other forms of media, but we both decided to go on Instagram. David is unable to join. That's quite something. David, we didn't see that happening, did we? Did we, David? And he's not even on the comments. David, you're not even on the comments, are you? Are you in the group at least, David? Hello. Hmm. I just got an update from my friend to let everybody know that at 3 o'clock today, Johnny Depp will be on court, and they're going to give him if he's guilty or not. And in case the people are wondering, Woods Earth Mama, what do you say? He's coming from Bahamas, and I can't add him. We worked it out yesterday. It works fine, but maybe because it's Starbucks doesn't. I'm gonna try to invite you now. Okay. Hey Maggie, I think I'm on. I think I'm live. Yeah. Hi Maggie. Yeah, Maggie, we're trying to talk to some people and trying to add people. Okay. Woods Earth Mama wants to join. Okay. Why not? Come on in. We'd always like to hear people from other places. How you
Okay.
doing?
Hey, it worked today.
How are you? Thank you for
I'm good.
joining.
I really did I didn't try to decline yesterday. It just didn't work. So
Okay.
glad it worked today. I'm doing well, thank you.
Oh, good. I'm glad you joined. And yeah, I'm just trying to get our brother David from Bahamas to come on and
Right
talk
on.
about his book and his path with MS. Are you connected with MS at all?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you
I,
are.
I
Okay.
actually I came to some of the mind body soul talks in
Right.
the past.
Right.
And then I ended up going back to work for, I work university schedule, so I worked for a while, so I missed a couple. But yeah, I have relapsing remitting, and
Okay.
I'm in the club.
Yeah, you're in the club. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of angry a little bit about certain things. And that's something I wanted to share with David. I'm becoming a little bitter.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah,
We're entering my hard season. I really struggle in the summer. I do a lot better the
yeah.
other three seasons of the year, but it hits me pretty hard in summer, I think, because
Mm,
that's where my life had to change the most.
okay.
And, so many of the things that I used to do are just inaccessible at this point, like walking outside.
Wow. Really? Yeah, yeah. Walking. Yeah, just what because of the temperature.
Yeah, because of the temperature.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm able to
yeah.
walk right now. I've been there before too, but right now I am able to walk normally.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Uh,
It's a nice feeling.
yeah, it is. You really learn to appreciate it when it's taken away. That's for dang.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
recently saw a girlfriend of mine. Her name is Marie, and she has relapse and remitting, I think, because she was in a wheelchair, and then boom, I see her walking around. I'm like, I'm just blown away.
Yeah.
It blew me away.
Yeah. The body is a miraculous thing.
Yeah.
So I am grateful for that. But it's our real feel where I live. I'm in Virginia,
Okay.
and the real feel here is well over 100 degrees today.
Wow.
And
Wow.
uh, even taking my dog outside long enough to take him outside is. I came back in the house totally confused, and it lasted several hours. And so I'm not going back out again until I have to.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. It's sometimes you forget or you want to forget, and it reminds you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
There's,
we like to be close to the flame sometimes, like to see how close we can be to get before we get burned.
right, right.
Yeah. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad that you're working. It's great. I mean, it's empowering, isn't it, to do things?
It is. It's definitely nice. I almost wish that the season that I can't really function outside was the season that I worked too, so that I would be able to stay busy doing something. But it kind of all comes together in the summer to not having as much to do, and then also not being able to do the casual things that I would like to be doing. Um, but yeah, I'm grateful that I get to work. I work part-time. They work really well with me and my MS and the accommodations I need. So
Great.
grateful,
Yeah, I
grateful.
gotta be grateful. Wow, gratitude. I hear that a lot. I hear that a lot. You can never hear it too many times.
Yeah.
And yeah, just yeah, like I said, I was gonna just share, just what I'm going through, and being a progressive. I hate to put titles on this disease, but people are just keep on reminding me, yeah, but you're progressive, and those rules don't apply to you. I'm like, well, bullshit, you
That's
know,
hard.
and I hear that from everywhere, and can you just excuse me for a second? I'm just gonna go on my message board just to let
Sure.
my friend know. Lose you. Okay, good. Hey, great, fantastic. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know where we left off before, but does your mind go back and forth sometimes?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely, especially when I get hot, I lose words and lose my train of thought
Yeah.
sometimes. The words especially.
Yeah. 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 Wow. It's it's quite something, to experience, and to know firsthand, to experience it firsthand, and not knowing that, and not really anything you could do about it. Just you could just slow it down and breathe.
Mhm. Well, I'm glad to see that you're getting back on again.
Yeah.
I know I had missed a couple of the summits, and then I didn't get any notifications, so I didn't know if they were
Yeah.
happening in the background um, or not. But I do
Well,
keep an eye out for them because
oh,
I
thank you.
really
Yeah.
enjoy. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
the international contingent and the
Yeah.
perspectives that different people brought from, all over. So I thought I found them very valuable. Anyway,
Well,
thank you for
well,
that.
listen, you're very welcome, and I'm so glad that you're tuning in. We really love to spread the word, and yeah, just reach out to other people, because we're all human beings, and we're all going through this. I think I got David. David got online, so I could add him if you still want to stay on.
Oh,
I'll get David.
I'll probably turn my camera off.
Yeah, sure. So
But
I'll add David, and you could still stay on if you want. We're going to talk a little bit.
all right, right on. Thanks.
All right, thank you. I'll see you next time. Thank you. All right, so David was on. David was on. Oh, I saw David on. Hey, Gary, how are you? Thanks, Gary. Yeah, we're just, kind of going with the flow and talking to great people so far. I saw David. David was on, and then I was going to add him as a guest. Yeah, we're just, it's nice to use different mediums too, and getting used to it.
If you need to cut me, go right ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know how
I don't even know how to.
at all.
Me either. I'm so bad at it. Let me see what I could do here.
Or I can see if I can leave. I don't know if
I
I
think
can leave.
maybe.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and then just come back
Okay.
and see if it just has me come back as an observer.
Yeah, right. Because there's so many things that they need to work on too to simplify stuff. Okay, great. There you go. So then there was one. So Gary, we had more than a few people, and David was on. I'm back. Hey, David's back. All right. So David, I'm gonna join. You're gonna ask you. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. We're inviting David. David's on. Brother David. I'm so happy he's coming on. Brother David, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing well. Now I have to fix this.
Oh, take your time, man. Got all the time in the world, man. Ciao, Damiano. I'm going to speak in Italian for 1 second. Sono con gli amici con la schirosa plaque.
Yeah, you.
Amici che viene di
Why
Bahamas,
isn't
Canada, e Inghilterra. What's going on there, David?
I trying to fix out
Oh, that's all right. You got an iPad, right?
the thing could come back to me, but it don't look like it looking at me. I don't know why
it's the camera.
it isn't doing that.
Is
Maybe.
your iPad on a stand or something, or is it a?
I got it.
Yeah, I got you on the side, but yeah, you're looking good though. It's all right. We'll take it. We'll take it, man. No problem.
Oh, the phone dropped.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, David.
And
How
you
are
said Canada.
Yes,
Canada,
sir.
and I'm from the Bahamas.
Oh, wow. Nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you,
Nice
man.
to see you too.
Wow, thanks
I
for
listened
joining
to the
on.
other lady. She is doing good.
Yeah, it's doing great. Very
Yeah,
positive.
man.
she sounds like she's in a better place, and that's where you want to be, peace.
That's good. That is awesome.
Yeah, man. How are you today?
But I want to first start off with saying that the name of your group, it means so much to me, mind,
Oh,
body, and soul. And the thing is my mind and my soul are towards him. And so I'm good with mind and soul. My body is being attacked a lot with MS, but I'm not going to let it destroy me. And so, yes, I have started using a cane in 2012. My MS progressed, and I started using a walker. Her name is Rosa in 2017. MS progressed some more, and in 2020, I began using a wheelchair. Her name is Coffee. So whatever is placed before us, we must still strive for the best. And so to you or to everyone else listening to me, no matter what, you'll be able to make it. It's 25 years from me now. So no matter what, I'm still going to go on and strive because I know God has me covered.
wow, wow, man. Where's the source of power? It's great, man. That source, brother. Wow, it's I'm on my scooter right now, and I'm drinking coffee, and I'm at a
Yeah.
and you know she I'm so blessed, to be honest with you, in a lot of ways. Like I
Yes.
yes, I'm progressing, maybe a little bit more faster than I'd like, but at the same time,
Yeah.
brother David, I got tools to get around. So
Yes.
that on its own, I mean, if we could compare ourselves to 2,000 years ago, when all they had was a mat, staying at a food market, like even that on its own, isn't that a blessing? I think so. Like we get,
Blessing. Big
yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. Wow.
That's so true. Yes. And I know that you want to discuss my book, Stand Up.
Stand up.
The thing
Yeah,
about, yeah, Stand Up is, and I'm so glad that you read it,
I did.
that I will use three words: perspective, hope, and relationships. And so those relationships can be with a person that you're dating someone, or relationships can be with your doctor or whoever is supporting you. And so that relationship is really important because you have to cherish those relationships. In stand up, you see, I talked about two personal persons that I was introduced to, and yeah, and stand about some relationship, but they were very important in my journey. And so we have to always know that we can make it. And if we meet somebody, yeah, we're gonna meet somebody, but don't be afraid to to do bad or whatever like that, because guess what, your body will change, and that's what it is. And so I talked about hope inside stand up, because we need that hope no matter what. And so I try to bring hope even in my writing, and I talk about different people in high school. I talked about different books that I was interested in. I even talked about the perspective, talking about my former job when I fell down. But the perspective was I was going to get back up. And so that you will be able to make it no matter what. So perspective, hope, and relationships. And you got this, man. You got this.
Wow, man. Yes, man. like, sometimes we got to filter where we get all these resources. You know what I mean? Like we got to filter it out, and it's not where you think it might be or should be. And sometimes
Yeah.
relying on yourself too, and or just asking the power to be, to give you a hand. Like, I mean, I don't want to get too I don't want to get into religion too much, but just asking the higher power to give you help and to give you guidance,
Yeah.
and because sometimes you don't know where to go, and we don't have a map, the map is unknown still, we're still walking the path, right?
Yeah.
The path is in front of us, and
Yeah.
but it's just beautiful, I mean, and I know, and I know that you don't really take into world affairs. You don't get stuck with all that stuff that's
No.
going that what I mean, that noise. Like why would you want to get influenced by that when you're dealing with your own? This
Yeah.
is your universe. This is yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is your universe.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so true what you said. Like, you don't want to get all religious, but I want to say, like, even in Hebrews they talk about faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So we have a lot of faith, and I have a lot of faith even in my movement to go to the restroom, to exercise every day, to so I know my body is going to move, and so that's the faith that I'm holding on to, and so that's the faith that I pray all the MSers around the world, that we just hold on to and know that we'll be able to make it.
Yes. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's so humbling, man. It's
yeah,
humbling, it's humbling, because a lot of people, like, maybe who got an MS a little bit older in life, because I know in your book you got diagnosed at 14, and
14,
in your high
14.
school years, 14, 14,
Yes,
and
yeah,
some people get diagnosed a little bit older, and how do you
yes,
and I know that you said that in your book. How does that you're saying that you said it was a blessing that you got it when you're younger, because it allowed you to adapt to the illness better,
yes.
right? Yeah.
I think that the younger you are in any disease, you are able to manifest whatever situation you're dealing with at an early age, and then you're able to perform it even as you get older. So I am 39 now. And so, yeah, as I said before, I used the cane, then I went a walker, then I rollator, then I am now in a wheelchair. I'm still trying to get my mind around the wheelchair, but the thing is like I'm able to better perform all of that because I was younger, and so I was able to still accomplish what I had to do. So that's just my thoughts on that.
I mean, listen, man, we're not comparing ourselves to oranges and apples, and it's how you rate yourself and how you feel about yourself, and you're not going to
Yeah,
compare yourself, right? That's
yeah,
a lot of
no,
people do
you
that.
can't
A
compare.
lot of people do that. A lot of people. I mean, I myself included. And I have to continually cut myself from comparing. Like, like, hey, stop that. That doesn't work for you
Yeah,
anymore. You know,
yeah,
you do if you do that, but but the same. But we do have blessings. Like right now it's the summer. I'm blessed that I could go out, use my scooter, and see people, and it's
yeah,
I guess we gotta take our blessings, and and take it where we get it, and even though they could be very small and they could be very big, but do you attend a church, or are you do you give masses? Have you attended, or you just attend masses?
You're breaking up, but you asked me if
On
I
uh,
attend the church. I
yes,
do go to church. I go to Church of God of Prophecy, but
okay,
now to the fact that they have COVID. COVID is around. I stay at home and I watch a lot of things online. Like I watch a lot of services online. I watch a lot of Hillsong. I watch a lot of my church. I watch some church in Tallahassee, Florida. So I'm like, it's like I could be everywhere and still be
yeah,
happy at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah, brother, yeah, brother. And so, do you feel like now, since COVID, you're you're doing more events online now more than ever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. And even my MS support group for the Bahamas,
yeah,
we used to go to different church services every quarter. We went to different restaurants every month. We did a lot of stuff, but now we're strictly online. We just had our meeting in, that was the last month, yeah, May 14th, and we celebrated the whole connections and all of that, and so now like for the coming into the for the World MS Day, I did a road to World MS Day, and so I had different speakers in putting in their different parts. And so that like that the internet is the Zoom, one click, and that's all we have, and I'm okay with it.
yeah. True. Why fight it?
Yeah,
Why have resistance? Why
yeah.
resist?
Why
Why
haven't
resistance?
viruses? And another thing, my DPT, the physical therapy, she is from Colorado. I am from the Bahamas, but my DPT is from Colorado. And so I've been working out with her for about 2 years now.
Wow.
And it's a wonderful thing because I'm meeting different people from the United States, and I met someone from Australia. I met someone from where, New Jersey, and all over. And so, because we have like a little community where we have different people that talk and all of that. And it's a wonderful, wonderful journey. Her name is Jennifer Reed, Dr. Jennifer Reed. And yeah, from Colorado. And she's the DPT, and she's helping me to be the beast that I am. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. DPT, so it's your physical therapist.
Yeah. A
Wow.
doctor of physical therapy, and she's
Wow.
the multiple sclerosis certified specialist.
Wow. That's good. It's great that
Yeah.
you're utilizing the services that are around you, and yeah, I could speak for myself personally that I have services like right now we had MS World Day, and then we had the MS Walk last weekend. So we raised money for
I saw that. I heard you say that. You sent me an email on that.
yeah,
That's good. You keep yourself moving.
yeah, and they have a lot of good services that they offer. Like it could be services like where you could do like mind games, or you do different exercises that you could do on online as well. And then they have trivia day, bingo day. I mean, unfortunately, because they do meet every once in a while because of what's happening with COVID. The rules are getting tougher, and summer's now, and they can't find a place to really meet up, so they're doing everything online. So the reason why I'm saying this is that I had some resistance because I didn't want to do everything online. I like to go out and do things, but at the same time, I got COVID. So I don't know. It's just something that why fight it? You know, you're going back to resistance. You know, and accept change.
Yeah, yeah. And I just was having a discussion yesterday with my DPT
Yeah.
because we worked out, but we talked a little bit before.
That's,
And we were talking about your motivation, what keeps you going.
yeah.
And I told her, like, I have this mindset that I want to go use the restroom, but my legs are not working. I'm using a rollator in the house, and I'm trying to get there, but I have to rest. I have to stand on the side and stay there for a little while, and then I can proceed to the toilet. And the thing is that sometimes we will have things that inhibit our movement, prohibit our movement, but we just need to rest and take time before we can complete our task. And so we cannot let our just outnumber everything in our mind. We want to complete it. We just take time and then complete it.
Yeah. Yeah. Breathe. You know, take a, and so you don't put too much on your plate. You know what you could handle, right? You know how much you can handle
Yeah.
in a day. What you're yes, you have to take responsibility how much you can handle in a day. And
Yes, you have
and
to. And you take for example, I have to shave just like you. Like sometimes I have to shave. What I have done, what I've noticed, you have to be strategic. And what I've done is in the early mornings before I take a shower, I shave. I use a razor blade. I shave. And if I work out and I bathe, I do all of that, my body is tired. Like I would start to cut myself. And I tell Frankie, I'll let you know, I have cut myself many
yeah,
times. And yes, I've made my parents upset that I would bleed and all of that. But I have to find what works best for me. And when I realize that I have to do it early in the morning and then that solves the situation.
wow, that's so you know take a responsibility for yourself. You know,
That's right.
take a responsibility for yourself. You
That's
know,
right.
I'm not perfect on that, and I'm not gonna lie. I could be better on that. I'm working on it, but you know, like I said, you can only do what you can, and you know, at the same time, brother, you know, like
Yeah.
you know, like
That's true.
I got progressive MS at the age of 39, and so you know, I'm still like I'm 45 now, so I'm still sort of accepting it, the changes that are happening around me, you know, and it's an ongoing thing, and you have to work on it, you know, and
Definitely.
you know, but finding like-minded people helps, you know, having the energy to to go on to be motivated, right? Motivation. I mean, you say it in your book,
That's right.
you know,
Yeah.
and you speak in front of a lot of people. You know, do you miss speaking in front of people? Do you miss that?
To answer that, I'd say yes, but it's not all finished for me yet.
Yeah,
Because the last time I was able to, because after in 2019, let me tell you the journey. In
yeah,
2018, December 13, 2018, I launched Stand Up, a survivor's journey of my life in MS. On December 17th, I went and made a courtesy call to our Governor General, Her Excellency, Dame Marguerite Pinland, Governor General of the Bahamas. That was in December 17, 2018. In 2019, I started a tour. I started to go to a lot of Church of God of Prophecy, their services, and I started to encourage people and la da da. In 2019, I also traveled to the United States, and I was able to go to Leon High School and speak to the students and encourage them. In 2020, then all of a sudden, then when it was February 2nd, 2020. I
COVID happened? Yeah,
you
we
still
lost
there?
you for a minute.
Yeah. All
Yeah, we're
right.
still here now.
So in
Yeah.
March 7th, I went to Carlton Francis Government High School Symposium. And then all of a sudden then in mid of March, then COVID-19 came to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So then
Wow.
I found my DPT. And I started working out with her. And so then all of a sudden then many years went by that I did nothing. And then in 2022, I'm in a wheelchair now. And so I got a call from this high school for prefects to speak to the prefects at R. Bailey High School, Government High School, on January 24th, 2022. And so I was able to speak to the kids on being a prefect and, being encouraged no matter what and da 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 da. So, and to answer that question, it's like I'm still getting opportunities, but traveling and all of that, I haven't done that yet. I haven't figured out the whole part with the wheelchair and all of that. I'm still in my moment of trying to figure that out. I one day want to come to Canada, but I ain't figured that out yet.
I lived in Florida in my younger life, and I lived in Orlando, and I know Tallahassee. So yeah, Florida's a nice area too. You never know. Maybe we can
Yeah,
meet there. Um,
yeah.
I'm in the midst of going into a wheelchair myself, um, but I have to figure out myself when it comes to accommodations or what works best for me. And I'm sure that you're going through the same thing. What works best for you? You're working it out when it comes to traveling
Yeah.
because it's important. You got to feel safe, safety, safety, safety. You know,
Safety, safety, safety.
there's only one David.
Only one. And a lot of people, I know a lot of people love me, and I
Yeah,
love a lot of
I
people
see
too.
that in your books,
But
man. You praised a lot of people in your book.
yeah, in my acknowledgments, I had a
Yeah,
lot of people because then even when you read the book, then you see all of these different type of people. Like I'm meeting a lot of people and I'm acknowledging them because I've
yeah.
met them, and yeah,
Wow.
it's what keeps me going. I love people and people love me too.
So you get to see people, and now on your island of Bahamas. You're on the big. How many islands is there in the Bahamas?
Oh
Lots.
boy,
There's
thank
lots.
you for asking.
Yeah.
We have an archipelago of 700 islands in the Bahamas.
Ooh.
About 40 something of those have inhabitants or whatever like that.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm in Nassau.
Yeah. I've been to Nassau.
Yeah,
I've been to
yeah.
Club Med Nassau. I've been to the hotel with the dolphins and the tubes. And the casino. I know it's been fun times. I enjoyed myself going there, and
Yeah.
yeah, Grand Cayman also. I was there as well. So I'm very I know the area a little bit. It's fun. When I went to Grand Cayman, it was I was working on a cruise ship, and they docked the cruise ship for about a month. They had to raise it up to fix the motors, and it was a cruise ship graveyard. And that
Wow.
yeah, it was like maybe 20 cruise ships all around the shore, just waiting to be salvaged. The metals. It was very very interesting to see that. Anyways, so
Wow.
yeah, uh, but I moved back here now. I'm back here in Montreal now, and it's a nice area too. We suffered from COVID. Um, I think we suffered in a lot of different ways, and change is happening everywhere. I don't know politically how Bahamas is taking everything. If there's political instability there, there's political instability here as well, but it doesn't bother me, and it shouldn't bother you too, right? And that's why
Yeah.
it doesn't.
We're going to make the best out of every
Yes,
situation.
yes, yes. Wow.
It's cool.
Hey, man, you say a lot by just saying what you just said. That sticks out to a
Yeah.
lot of people because people should, you know, hear what you're saying. And
Yeah.
keep it really simple and keep it to you.
Yeah.
Keep it to you.
It is. That's what it is.
Only
And
one.
to let them know, how many years have you been living with MS now?
Me. It's been 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, and even an encouragement to you to keep your mind open
Yeah.
and know that you just can see how things happen. That just keep your mind open. Because I tell you, it's 25 years for me now. When
Yeah.
I was in my early years, I said just like you, I said, I'm never going to use a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to use a wheelchair? I'm never going to use a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And look at it right now. If I go in the office right now, a wheelchair is in there. Because that's the way how I get around on the outside. Like, I may use my rollator in the house, but I use the wheelchair on the outside. And so that's what it is. And don't be upset at yourself. Don't think that you are less than because you use a wheelchair or you use a cane or you use a walker. It's like you are more than enough. Always remember that. And to all the MSers listening to my voice right now, you are more than enough. And it's going to be okay no matter what situation you are facing right now.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Yep. You are more than enough. Wow. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, even when people are being challenged right now, these words can't be better said right now. And things are thrown at us, and we try to think that we push ourselves aside, not thinking that we're important, but we are, and we are more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
And the resources are
yeah,
there if you want to use them. You just gotta
yeah,
maybe you have to use the resources more than other people to get what you want. And but they're available. They're available here in Canada, and I'm sure they're available. How are the
yeah.
resources in Bahamas? Like is there good social care,
You
social
have to
assistance?
you
I
have
guess.
you have to know that you say you need a wheelchair or you need a cane or you need a walker. There are places in town that sells those type of
Yes,
things.
sir.
I was diagnosed in 1997. I had no idea what MS was. We I remember my parents, they went into the encyclopedia looking to see what MS was. We couldn't figure it out. But then there was a lady that came by the house. Her name was Lee Ogilvy. She brought a bunch of books on what MS is. And so that's what helped my parents in knowing what MS was. But I think, I think, I think about all the whole MS story. You have to accept your whole situation. My acceptance didn't come until I was 24, which is 10 years after I was diagnosed. But I think acceptance is a big part of this whole journey. And once you accept it, then you're able to accomplish anything. And that's how come I am able to say that, I have a book, I do this, I do that, because I've accepted my whole journey.
Wow. It's yeah, it's a journey well experienced, so a journey well lived, and it's not over, we're still going
Yeah,
at it, and yeah, the journey continues, guys. For me, for
yeah,
yourself, people listening, and yeah, that's what we want to express out there. Um,
yeah.
David, I really thank you for coming on, and I'd love to do more videos like this.
No problem.
Maybe we could have more people involved. Maybe, but this social media worked pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it works good. And just to let everybody know that the book
yeah,
that I am talking about
yeah.
is Stand Up.
Stand up.
Stand Up, a Survivor's Journey of My Life in MS. And you have chapters such as It Was a Good Fall, on why, and Bridge Over Troubled Waters. So Stand Up is a good read. And I've been living with MS now for 25 years. And so, yeah, you can, and the way how you find Stand Up is by
Yeah.
is Amazon Kindle, and you could just type in David Beneby Jr. Stand Up, and you can find it.
Thank you.
And I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram. Yeah, thank you, Frankie. Thank you,
Yeah, you're
Frankie.
welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome. It's like I said, I just wanted to share, some of what I'm feeling inside, and when it comes to acceptance
Yeah, yeah,
coming from you, I couldn't come from a more truer person. So thank you for coming.
yeah, definitely. You have 4 more years before you get 10 years of MS, and I know you're excited for that because where will you be in 10 years of MS? And so I'm excited for you. I have 5 more years before I get to 30 years of MS. And I'm
Wow, yeah,
totally
30 or 10.
excited. I'm totally excited. I'm totally
Wow,
excited. So yeah.
look at that. Wow, you're in a good place, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. That's all right.
We'll be sharing our tags soon, man.
Definitely.
All right, man.
Well,
Take care,
take
man.
care, and have a wonderful. And I enjoyed this conversation.
Absolutely.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. Likewise. See you
All
next time.
right.
Take care now.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, take care. Bye.